Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's Arizona facing the UCLA Bruins.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy
Wildcats.
with
Nice
college
Pac-12
basketball
matchup.
that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves,
I
think it just adds to the excitement.
Taking a look at Arizona. We've got Hollis Jefferson. Johnson is out there with Mitchell, and it's Lewis in at center.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
Arizona on D. Freak passes to Roberts. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Roberts got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
There's the pick. And Lawson with the drive. Johnson kicks to Mitchell. Arizona moving the ball around. Lawson dishes to Johnson. Misses the three. And it's the Bruins with the ball. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Here's Roberts. Free passes to Campbell. Here's Free. Pass to Campbell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Freak. And he's good on the 3-ball. Freak's got 7.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
Lewis on top. Back to Lawson. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Feeds it to Lawson. Looking to end the run. And it's Freak with the rebound. The Bruins leading by 7. Here's Free. Kicks to Freak. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 9 points in the game so far.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Taking a look at Arizona. We've got Johnson. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. And it's Lewis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Lewis. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Johnson wide open. He fires. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there. And the Bruins going in. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If we can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Freak in a 2-guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Arizona, Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lawson in at the point guard position. Here's Johnson, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Well, for the Arizona Wildcat program, they didn't really become the force it is today until the 80s. Since then, Greg, Arizona has been a big player in the conference.
How about having a string of conference titles, 14 in total, all coming since 1986.
Now here's Lawson. Lewis a screen on free. Lawson kicks to Johnson. This one for three. Good on the shot. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And for the Wildcats, arguably their best years were in the late 90s and early 2000s. In 1997, they won their lone college championship. A lot of trips to the Final Four around that time, too. Up and in on every one of their first three shots to start the second half.
Lawson outside. Back to Johnson. And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. He dishes it to Mitchell. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Free defending. Shoots. Campbell grabs the board.
And Arizona has been on the upswing in recent seasons, though. They continue to come into the tournament as a high seed and win their conference. This could be the start of kind of a second golden age for the program. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
There's a good screen. Lewis dishes to Lawson. Mitchell passes to Hollis Jefferson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes the three. Another three for Arizona.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
There's Freak. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5. Here's Looney. The feed to Freak. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Here's Campbell. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender,
the Bruins also with the sub. Freak's checked in for Starks. Arizona trails by 3. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second half.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Fresh, the pass to Freak. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Irving's checked in for Thomas. And Arizona also making a switch. Landry's checked in. We've got 1:28 left in the second half of basketball. Dishes it to Ewing. The baseline J. That's short off the rim. The Bruins leading by 5. Out of bounds, Arizona takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
And now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Johnson. Looney comes in for Irving. Campbell, he's checked in for Morris. And Free subbed in for Fresh. Arizona trails by 5. Lawson outside. Lewis kicks to Johnson. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And I hate to be critical, but it's as if there has been zero effort given on the defensive end.
Well, you know you like to be critical at times, Greg. You love a healthy debate and being a contrarian, but you're right. I mean, this has been more a product of bad defense or no defense as opposed to great offense. Just a fantastic game for Freak. 16 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
And Arizona making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Lawson kicks to Lewis. And so they foul intentionally. 36 seconds left to play in the second half. And now they decide to foul intentionally. .34 seconds left here in the second half. And he commits the intentional foul. And a nice job of nailing the first one of the 1-1, so the chance now to make it 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Here's Lawson. Johnson outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Freak with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for UCLA. Freak. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. So it's UCLA picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what?